hit me because I know you put this out last week, Chana, about the HDMI 2.1 loserness, fakeness. I thought, okay, I could see the whole device thing. And that hit me. Wait a minute. Cables will be a nightmare because right now you got 2.0 cables and 2.1, but moving forward, they will all be 2.1, even though they're technically right. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, if you go
2.0,
on
yeah.
Amazon, the 2.0 really are 2.0 and the 2.1 really are 2.1. But with permission of the HDMI organization, they can all relabel even the worst HDMI cable as 2.1. And
Yeah.
that is bad news.
It is. It just means consumers are going to have to look at something else like bandwidth. Bandwidth is the thing that they got to look at, and that's really the situation. Because if it says HDMI 2.1 and it says the bandwidth is 18 gigabits per second, then it's obviously not. If it's got to be like 48. So for those watching, 48 gigabits per second is the bandwidth for HDMI 2 for 8K 60, 4K 120. I think 10K 30, right? Isn't it? Isn't that the thing too? Yeah.
They have so now you have to pull out a spreadsheet, and on the spreadsheet it shows exactly the limits of each 422, 444, 420, right? It depends on what your bit rate is. And so you have this matrix. I'm like, really? You're going to make consumers do this to calculate it themselves to see if this is what the HDMI is capable of? Because 40 gigabits is fine for most things, but then 48 is that final 5% in so few of the edge cases. So I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, well, whatever. Well, I mean, what are we gonna do about it? I mean, it
What can
just
we do?
it makes us. Hey, more videos, more work for us to help people not buy the wrong thing. And there's like,
Right.
what is in that article? It had there's a company selling their gaming monitor that only has 2.0 ports as 2.1
Yep.
already.
1080p.
It's
1080p.
1080p. That's great. That's great.
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. But yeah. I
you know,
mean,
you know,
I think Vincent just did a video on it yesterday
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, it popped up on my feed. I tried to play it, and like my wife was like, and we're like laying in bed today. She's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, this is Vincent from HD TV Test." She's like, "Good, good." Like, she's like, "Can you actually listen to that?" I'm like, "I usually fall asleep like halfway through the video." So it's the I don't know. It's just the monotone voice, man. I'm just out. I'm out.
Remember last year in 2020 when we all said, wait till 2021, HDMI will be figured out? It got even worse. It went downhill. It's like they doubled down and made things
It went
worse.
from bad to worse. Exactly. So yeah.